Hello and welcome to episode 105. First I wanted to do a little bit of time lapse of building the furnace array and our railroad there. So let's do that. So yeah, I completed it off camera, so they're now both functional and operational. There's some problems with different kind of fuel in here. Doesn't really matter, will fix itself out. Will take a long time, but doesn't matter. So these are operational. These are just wired randomly, but what will happen is that when there's too much trains here, so there are three trains waiting here, and it sees a free station here, then it will come here automatically. God damn it! This one is that one, so here of course. So here's no train, so it more rather prefers this one. For the taking up, that's the whole nother deal. What I did here is I connected the grid together. As you can see here, there's a power line walking, or you might not be able to see. Try to hover over it. Till the other side to iron. Why did I hook it up on the right side? I do not know. Doesn't matter. But then it's completely hooked up, and the only thing I've changed is this one. Normally, let me walk there. La 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 la. I also made another entrance to the furnace setup right here. This might not be the best place, but at least I don't need to butcher it or walk around it. So here you can also see the copper lane. It's also a copper one going over, but we are interested in the iron one. So there's one here. Let's divide the amount of stations. We have 8 stations minus 1, so divided by 7. So we need 7 times this low number, and then we get that. Basically, then let's see right here. You can see that the red one is, it means that this station has 500 more than the average station, and they're filling up. So soon that will be different. But now there's a train coming in on the left side of the screen, on the other station. And then it will just drain it out again. 1.2 thousand. So you can, if you hover over this one, you can see there are 900,000, so almost 1 million iron plates in stock. And that one shows you how much we are off of the average. For steel, that is not changed. The copper just one is going one above here. That's this one. They do not cross, so I could use green for both wise without a problem. So we have copper, and there's also 1 million copper in stock here. So we have 1 million iron and 1 million copper, but also on this side we have the same setup. And this one says it has like 500,000, something like that. I don't think that's completely full, so this one is full. Let's see, 230,000. So we have around 1.5 million potential copper in stock, so that's something. Also, these have been fully moved since the last episode, and they're fully operational since we don't have this anymore. Also, this train is now walking nice and completely. I also took some time to figure out what the distance between these stations are. That's a lot of math and that kind of stuff, and took some time to put down not everything but some things. So we have a little bit more solar powered base. You can definitely see when it's day, because then it's all that more down. You can see day and night and day and night. So that's definitely seeable, and you can see there's a difference in here. We've been hiring that up slowly. Eventually I probably want to build a completely solar powered base because that doesn't take resources, and that would be nice. Also I did some map exploring, killing a lot of aliens and that kind of stuff. Did I show you this one on camera? I believe I did last time, right? Well, if I didn't, I killed all the aliens on this side, and then I moved the train to here. I made a wall, and there shouldn't be any aliens on this side anymore. There might be some red dots here and there, like here, but that's probably just a worm. What I should do is send a train to this station to get that worm. I also really like this uranium patch. That's 4,500. Also, another thing I want to tell you, and I noticed this, but I never talked about it, so I want to talk about it right now. On the right side of the screen, the lowest one says requires. So you can now see that an ore takes 1 sulfuric acid. So 1 sulfuric acid per mining operation. So that's something I was always wondering about, and something that I wanted to test, but I don't need to anymore. There's also a lot of beacons that it wants to place down. That's gonna drain the power system probably. I would definitely not need that. I do gonna use that eventually, and that's going to cost us a lot of power, which also would be nice, I think. Also, what I wanted to do this episode, I don't know what I wanted to do this episode. At least you're by with the current statement of how this thing looked. I noticed that they have this stuff now, and this one has a walking speed of 140. So I was thinking about putting this everywhere, and then I can also just put it over that, and then auto trash U to 0. All right, and then get some of no. 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 You should be just sort here. Alright. I also noticed this stuff. So I probably wanna use this in the edge, because this does look, although maybe this looks cooler. Let's see. We either have this, a really thin line, and one of those lines, or we would have this and that. I think that looks better. I prefer this one. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna copy that, make a copy of it, try to fill in a little bit more, and then make a copy of that place. If you just select it and then say tiles, you can see we're missing quite some things. We should fill in first, and then we should try again, because I know there's a lot of gaps in the ground. And then we can start filling things in. And then I made a mistake, because this should not be done. Let's try again. Place you on top. Right, is this one also shifted? No, they are not shifted from each other. I was worried that that was the case. And I can remove this. Get one of these in. That is working. And then this should have been a nice flat area. If it wasn't for all those gaps in there. Come on, just fill up. I so want to fill this stuff up so badly, because I want to just to make everything nice. So let's try again. That looks like a solid piece, a solid chunk. So we can place that here. This one has the same direction, so we can continue placing that down. There's a lot of robots that need to do stuff now. This one has that direction, that one has a wrong direction, so I should do that manually. So you, and then 2, 1, and then see if we can do this manually. Just walk up. Alright, that should work. And then also this way, but that should all already be placed, but apparently is not placed till the end and even further. Alright, a lot of robots are just doing their things. This one, oh, where is it? As I've been told, this one has a walking speed of 130. This one has a walking speed of 140%. This one also 140. And then we have redefined concrete. This has a walking speed of 150. Yeah. And this one has a total raw. Quite some things going there. How can that? Oh, because it needs water. And this one also has a walking speed of 150. If you were wondering, so let's walk. Also, I want more of these, and these are completely empty. In that case, let me just grab you. Yeah, there's some gaps in between. Do you see? So that's a problem. Then I need to fill up. So there's gaps there. There's always gaps in the system. That's so annoying. Are there more gaps in here? No, it doesn't seem like it. So what we're now going to do is select this part. So now we have a normal slab. And then what we can do is not stand on a belt and place that down. And also completely up now. Place it. Then we can get the selector again. And then select the lowest one here. And then get the thing. And then put that down. It's not really visible what it is exactly is. Let, for goodness sake, just walk to the other side and do that myself. Then I know for sure that that's all replaced. It should be placed like that, right? Oh my god. And then I make mistakes. Then I need to fix up. Let me fix this. So yeah, that's finally fixed. So that's a nice gap. Then I want to use you to place down also the other one, because I want this to be everywhere, and it's gonna take a long time to make. But I don't really care about that. There. And this side needs to be there, and I'm probably standing on the rails. Yes, I do. It's gonna take a long time before the robots are done. Last time it took really hours. I want to say decades, but that's that's obviously not true. It took a long time. What? Oh yeah. All right. So you should be there. And you should be there. Let's just place some of those down. Probably they still have that. Let's trash that stuff. I don't want it. I don't need it. So main base is almost completed, and for the rest we just need a few thousand. How much do we need? 10,000 per cell. We have 8 cells, so that's 80,000 of those things. And these great. Let's get a calculator. I will show you. So we need. So one of these is 9.6 thousand, right? So we get the calculator. And we do 9.6 96,000. 9.6 thousand. I use apparently those things and not a dot in front of things. We make 10 per time. So no, we need 8 of those. We're making 10 at a time. So divide it by 10. Then we need this many interactions with the machine. This machine needs to run 7,680 times 15 seconds. So divided the times 15 is 150,200 seconds, I believe. Still doing the math right? You divide that by 60. That's not going to be right. That cannot be right. Oh yeah, it's making 20 concrete. So then we divide it, because the output is 20 divided by 20. It's gonna take 96 hours before this one assembly machine is finished making it all. So I guess it would be a good guess that instead of one of these things, we just place the second one down. And then we put one of these here. So it would only take 50 hours to do so. Then this machine can produce 10 concrete in 10 seconds, so this one is too slow. Let's just keep that one going then. Apparently there was way more stuff somewhere. There's way more stored. Let's just get that in the chest. So that one will keep on running for a long time. I think these will catch up eventually. Don't they? Twice. No, they won't catch up. I need a third one. Third one of those. How do I get the water out of here? Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. No. 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 That would be a possibility. Alright. If you just get these ones and then move this, get this one here. Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I want to make it like that way. So now we have a bigger problem. How to do these things? No, it doesn't work again. But the problem is still consistent. How do you get water from that place to a different place? I could tap in it here. Let's do that. Oh, I removed discharge defense. I need to be quick because now it's making one. I hope that we will keep being one. I don't know what to do with 26. Go away. So now we just copy this setup again. Place that right there, and I will also make more of those. So 100 around. No, it was 96 divided by 3. That's a simple number. That's only 32. That's simple to divide. So 32 hours, and then this base will be done. It's gonna take a long time. And then we are not even talking about the other things. Oh yeah, we can dump that somewhere. No, don't do that because now that will happen. I don't want that to happen. I want to put it here because that way we would have this one producing at max speed for a long time. So that's happening. Then the base has a job done. How is Ors doing? This one is done. Good. Next one. Oh, you're almost there. Just 1 million. You're almost there. Well, that's okay. So that's almost completely done. This is gonna take some 300,000, which are doing really slowly because we're using efficiency modules. This one is slowly shrinking down. I used, by the way, speed modules in the middle, so we're getting more eaten away in the middle. So we're splitting it basically up, which is good and bad at the same time, I guess. Then we use just this weird stone thing. I removed the stone right here, so it's not only getting stone from this place. It's just 1 million left, and the other stone place is 2.9 million left. I probably should ask for more landfills to be made, right? Yeah, just here, and then place some requesters for landfills, so we would get some more landfills. So requester chests, 6 per, so 12. Because 6 per wagon side, because the wagon is 6 wide. We would need 12. And then we walk to this place. Put these down. And say you get the maximum. Let's see how many does fit in one of these. It fits 4.8. So 48,000. Then we copy that. We copy it to the other ones. And then we say requested from buffer. So that will now request quite a lot of landfills from the buffer chest, but that doesn't really matter that much. As long as we have enough stone, that will probably be fine. But now taking that one away. This way we are removing the stone slowly. I want this stone to be removed, and the number one where we use stone for is for our landfills. So this one will slowly clear up, so we can get plastic in here, I guess. I want to make plastic. Yeah, I wanted to make plastic. After that, if this stone dries up, the coal is drying up, and if the copper dries up, then we can fix this side and make it nicely in a grid like. Then we just need to get these ores out, which this is the first thing I'm planning out. But we need to use a lot of coal, so we do use a lot of coal right here for the oil. But if we hook up plastic, we probably could use more. Also, we need more room to get more science research things done. I think we can have another 2 stations or something, but the problem is we cannot supply that amount of rockets, and this base is not going to be happy if we ask too much from it. This is never intended to be such thing. Let's walk this way and get all that out. It's a lot of things, and then it will launch our new rocket and getting more. I'm like, what's alert about? Yeah, it's the rocket. Also, I don't think I showed you this, but this basically we need iron, bad uranium, good uranium, and this just to fuel the things. Probably should ask for a little bit of coal, or don't we? I don't know. Let's leave it be. So that's being supplied all the way up here. So we have some coal to fuel the trains, but the trains don't need much coal. Then we have some uranium ore, good uranium, bad uranium, and iron plates. So these are going to getting used by the system itself. So this is now, as long as the main base is supplied, this is now an auto reply system. I don't really like the belt system, but I couldn't think about something else to make from it. So yeah. Let's walk down to the rocket. Let's see. Can we just empty the rocket? No, all the things have been done. Look at the speed that thing is going at. Just missing rocket control. Just a few more. Just a few more. I think it has too much beacons around it. Yeah, the right button selected. Now, preparing to launch. Let's see another launch. Launch number 1000. So 1500 launch. Ready? Number 1500. And it's gone. I really like that the shadow is to the right instead of up. So yeah. So that was thing number 1500. While we are there, I'm losing my mouse. I think we now have all of the things we need for that. So, and it's already getting filled up really quickly. Let's walk this down and then we'll end the episode. I know we didn't do much this episode, but I'm kinda in a small time limit for this episode. I did a lot of off camera. I don't have much recording things. I will have some recording time soon, and I'm doing a great job of keeping the schedule up and running and keep making regular videos. So I'm proud of I'm proud on myself. So this one's empty. This one is not even connected. How stupid is that? This one is empty. And those one is doing that thing. Alright. Then we can walk really... Oh yeah, because of that. It's not gonna run out for a long time. Let's put these in here. So this chest has 76. My language, they turn those numbers around. It's so irritating. So in English it's then 76,000. So yeah, not those numbers, but 76, 7,600. No, it was not 77,600. It's 67. God damn it! I will leave that be. How are the trains doing? Are they quite balanced still? Oh, they are literally really perfect balanced. Really good. Normally I have problems with that. Probably because no, not even. Oh, I'm happy about that. Also, what I did, I don't know, I didn't show that. Is add a little bit more. Did I show? I forget so many things. I have so many episodes, things to record that I just forget it. Too few time, too much things to do, too much fun. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. It's a nice balanced thing. I butchered it, I know. But anyway, thanks guys for watching this episode, and I hope to see you in another one soon. For now, have a nice day, and goodbye.